Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. I wanted to talk a bit about Chris Eubank Senior's comments regarding the proposed fight between his son and Conor Benn. In case you weren't aware, he made a few comments about not feeling that it was safe for Junior to make the 157 weight, and he also commented, "I've already lost one son, I'm not going to lose another one," words to this effect. I'm obviously paraphrasing, but let's talk a bit about this, because it seems to me a lot of people have said, the fight's off and it's in jeopardy. I don't think so at all. I mean, unless a 32-year-old Chris Eubank Jr. takes orders from his dad, and his dad absolutely dominates him and is a total control freak, and Junior falls for it. Well, you see, I can't see this fight being cancelled. It's going to go ahead. But with regard to the comments, I think there's two ways of looking at this. Generally speaking, two ways. The first is that Eubank Senior, he lost a son, Sebastian, who died, Chris's younger brother. He died in I think did he have a heart attack or some sort of seizure, and he drowned. Terrible, terrible family tragedy. Hence the reason he said, "I'm not losing another son." And that's, for any, I'm not a parent, but for any parent to lose a child, I mean, it can't get any worse. No parent expects to outlive their kids. Now, this is, I have great sympathy for the Eubanks. I think it's a terrible tragedy. He was only a young man, wasn't he? A pro fighter himself, Sebastian Eubank. So yeah, I get that. I understand why he would have made those comments. I understand why he would be fearful that something might happen to Junior. And I understand that, from what I'm told, parents, it doesn't matter how old they get and how old their kids get, they're still, like my mum's 84 and I'm still a little boy. Do you know what I mean? Kids don't really get older. They're always viewed as, kids, even when they're retired, maybe. Look at Prince Charles. His mum just died and he's 73. Well, anyway, there is that, and I understand that. I respect that. That those comments, if they were sincere, were to be respected totally. The other possibility, the only possibility I can really think of, is that it was done as a very, very cynical ploy to sort of soup up the fight, to beef it up, to promote it in a kind of sick way. Look, if that's true, and I'm not saying it is true, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it is true, that is a totally shit cunt way to promote a fight. And I have absolutely no respect for anyone connected with doing something like that. The idea of using a dead person to promote a fight, to talk about, death and the loss of a family member, just to sort of soup up the figures on a boxing contest, to me, is just plain sick. I wouldn't want any part of it. To me, it's on a par. That would be something like, it's on a par with something like, Kinahan's mate, Billy Joe Saunders, taking a piss out of Barry McGuigan's dead daughter. Yeah, total arsehole thing to do. Now, I don't believe that was the case. I think Eubank Senior was sincere in what he said, and inadvertently it has kind of raised the profile of the fight, I guess, because now people are saying, is it on, is it off, and also that the danger of, is there some danger to Chris Eubank Jr. making this weight? I actually think, all jokes aside, all cynicism aside, I think it's true. Making 157 is not going to be easy for Junior. If he does make it and he retains most of his power and stamina and physical strength and so on, I think it's a mismatch of a fight. I think Conor Benn will give it a go and will get knocked out in about 4 rounds. But I don't think that the comments by Eubank Senior were designed to create any kind of necessarily any doubt, or it wasn't a cynical promotional move. I don't think so anyway. Now, am I being naive? You may think I'm being naive. I don't know. I've been wrong before, so it's possible I'm wrong now. But you leave your comments below. Let me you tell me what you think, right? And yeah, leave your comments below. I'll be interested to read them. Thank you for watching this video. As always, hit the like button if you like it. Hit the subscribe button. Always grateful for any support you can give the channel. And yeah, Thanks a lot. So we'll speak again sometime soon. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye for now.